Hello guys, it's Loconte19 here and it's time to review Dragon Ball Super Episode 114, Intimidating Passion, the birth of a new Super Warrior. Guys, before we get into that, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with notifications enabled so you won't miss out on any further content. So let's begin. This episode starts where the last one was let off, except they added a bit more depth to Kale's Berserk transformation. Instead of just reusing the animation from episode 110, I can say that this looks much better than the one we got in episode 100 and also in the last episode. Not long after Kale's epic transformation, we have a long-awaited shot of Vegeta facing Toppo, who is truly starting to appreciate the Saiyans. And Vegeta makes it clear he is the number one Saiyan, doesn't matter from which universe. You're a bit wrong, Vegeta, but damn, that makes you look cool, so I give you that. Then we move back to the main fight, Goku versus Kale and Kafla, as Kale appears to have lost control once again due to the massive energy she has within her. She cannot control it. Not yet, at least, as Kafla tries to cheer her up and congratulate her, and even manages to get her back to her senses by just being proud of her. She is her strong prodigy, she is her best friend, and that was truly going to get into Kale in a fashion anime way. Basically, we see that in many different animes, and no matter how many times we see shots like that, it is always cool. Kale gets back to her senses and is able to control her power. Her body might have shrunk down, but don't let that fool you, the energy inside her hasn't. It is a massive energy, and by the looks of things, Goku is on run for his money. But not only that, they are truly changing Kale and Kafla a bit as on this episode, as they tend to make them really cool with some epic moments, and you can truly see that Kale and Kafla are the protagonists on this episode. And not even that, some Goku's facial expressions and the way how he was talking, yeah, that was going to make him a good antagonist. Job well done there from Toei. Well, that moment of Kale and Kafla being so cool and lovable instead of annoying, yeah, it all goes to away in the moment. They get ahead of themselves and say that if they work together, no universe can fight them. Nobody can stand up to them. Well, was that a typical arrogance from Universe 6 Sense? Or it is a hint for what's upcoming? We will find that out. And the fight between Kale and Kafla with Goku begins. Goku seems to struggle this time, well, more than he did before. And Kale is powered up now. So yeah, it was bound to happen. And even Goku is forced to use the Solar Flare, a technique borrowed from Tenshinhan, and he always has to apologize to Tenshinhan. I'm sorry, Tenshinhan, I have to use this technique. I'm sorry, Tenshinhan, I have to use your technique. I'm sorry, Tenshinhan, but I have to use this technique. How about apologizing to Roshi once in a while for using the Kamehameha? You know? But still, okay, it looks cool, so whatever, let's just move on. He is still testing Kale and Kafla's extent of power, just like he always does. But Kale did not really like Goku dodging Kafla's attacks, as she grabs him and starts dragging him around the stage. And we have a shot of the policeman of Universe 3 fighting Frieza. Well, actually, Frieza was just looking for someone to play with, a playmate. And that guy shows up to face Frieza. Doesn't Katapesla know how strong Frieza is? Oh yeah, wait a minute. He got his armor that he truly believes in. But yeah, Kale throws Goku right up at him, and Goku even apologizes to Frieza for interfering. Yeah, yeah, they did that. Kale and Caulifla join the party, and Frieza is overexcited to fight the Saiyans from Universe 6. Nothing gives him more joy than beating the Saiyans. But yeah, as expected, Goku does not let him have that. And he does that in a pretty badass way. Nobody's fighting these girls when I am. Frieza, well, he is forced to agree to that somehow, but he is going to enjoy it. He is going to watch the fight and enjoy it. It's Saiyans beating Saiyans. Nothing gets more fun for him. But yeah, Catapesla shows again, and he now wants to make sure he is fast as he transforms somehow using his armor, and he is on super speed now. Frieza couldn't care less, and he just lets him have his way. He wants to see the Saiyans going after each other, because that's what matters. Well, this Catapesla guy makes quite a comedic Power Rangers, doesn't he? And it's time for the real fight. As Goku decides to power up his Super Saiyan 2 to its limit and fight them both. As they go on fighting, Goku still doesn't quite have the upper hand on both as they create a smoke screen and Kale grabs Goku. Yeah, making Goku and punching back for Caulifla. What was that toy? This episode was not really an easy ride for Goku, nowhere near like the last one. Champa and Kaba make sure to show some support to Kale and Caulifla, while Beerus and the Elder Kai and the Shin and all of these guys are making sure to tell us that Goku is at clear disadvantage, and Beerus says that he should have let Frieza join in. Goku is not in state to fight them both together at the moment. He is yet to be recovered. They make sure we remember that. But it's Goku. He finds a way to get himself free out of Kale's hands and wants to use instant transmission to get himself in a better position to attack. But Caulifla is able to read Goku's moves, and she is really growing to the fight, isn't she? And Goku looks to be in trouble right now. He tells them they are a nice team, and we have another great transformation. Toei is really working their asses off to pull this together and make them special. Super Saiyan God returns in a fashion way, and it looks amazing. Just like it always did. Well, just like we thought Goku can tap into these powers, same goes for Elder Kai and the others, but it's Goku. There are no limitations for him. He always exceeds them. Limit breaker? Goku will always break his limit. That is going somewhere, but it is not just for this episode. It is not yet. That is not going to happen on this episode. It is not for Goku. This episode is not Goku's episode, okay? But this was a different hint. You understand, guys? Kale and Caulifla go to attack Goku, who is using a cool new technique that we have never seen him do before. This episode is all about the characters doing nice things, isn't it? Kale and Caulifla manage to dodge them and close the distance on Goku. They start to throw hands, but Goku is always picking the easier choice to get himself a 1v1 battle, knocking Caulifla on the ground and Goku going against Kale. It is a nice shot, and it even tells more how Goku functions as a fighter. He's awesome. Kales throw a beam at him, and it looks like it's dangerous and might have gotten Goku and brought some troubles to him. And Goku is able to break through that and kicks Kale. While Caulifla is still wondering how did he do that. How about attacking Goku? But yeah. She waits for Kale to recover, and they plan to double attack Goku from the both sides. It is cool, might work. Let's just do that. And they do it, but it's not the case with Goku, who uses another cool attack to throw the beams away. And his attack is no ordinary. While Kale is struggling to hold it, Caulifla tries to dodge Goku's attacks. She dodges it. She is trying to dodge. Gohan, I hope you're not busy with Universe 6 Saiyans and you are watching this. She is trying to dodge. Gohan, take a lesson. And Goku has Z beam under his control and he moves with it freely. Those techniques are becoming significant with Dragon Ball fighters more and more. It is kinda cool. And Goku managed to hit Kafla, whose experience on fight really isn't that big and she doesn't know how to work with it. While Kale is able to get rid of the attack, it gets Kafla and she goes there in a very slow motion, cool way. Well, yeah, that was it for Kafla, really? Well, Goku makes sure that they are impressive fighters, but they lack the finishing move. They should work with Goku again after this tournament. He will improve them. But Kale is not giving up yet. Goku is declaring his victory, but Kale doesn't think so. But Kafla can't even stand on her legs. Then we have the strongest in all the universes talk again. And we thought they are just being cocky and all what they have to do is just fight together. Well, it was deeper than that. Kafla and Kale already have gotten the Potaras with them as we have the flashbacks of Champa giving up to them. This was going to be the last resort, thanks. It was time to fuse. Well, Goku is not willing to continue this fight anymore as he powers up a Kamehameha to throw them out. Actually, it's him and Vegeta who are going to win this tournament. This is what he thinks. And he will bring back the Universe 6. Goku throws the Kamehameha and once again it looks cool. The stage starts to break and it looks like Kale and Kafla are out. Drama? We have already seen what is going to happen? Oh boy. Kale and Kafla use the Potara earrings and they fuse. They do a high jump to manage to escape. And it is in a very interesting way. They let everybody know their name. Kafla is on stage. Kafla is born. It is a fusion between Kale and Kafla. Oh boy, things got really tight for Goku and he feels it. Kefla's power is so massive it has no end according to him. Well, we all knew that this fusion was going to be overpowered and soon enough we will find the extent of it. This episode was great and I really enjoyed it. Mostly you would think in a tournament with so many characters, so many episodes focused in just one thing, were not going to be enjoyable. But this was enjoyable for sure. Toy staff has an amazing job with this and I give them that. And not only this episode, the storyboard was great. The animation and art looked to be superb alongside some flashy and awesome looking transformation, an old school Dragon Ball. As for the next episode, you will have the full breakdown of the preview in my channel very soon, so make sure you are subscribed with notifications enabled so you won't miss it. Thanks for watching guys and see you soon.